Men can actually leverage their sex appeal. And once again, I'm going to just say S appeal. You guys know the drill. See, the thing is, I make videos, right? Telling men to get their S appeal up, telling them to get their style and body, all that good stuff, all that stuff that incorporates S appeal, get that personality that just is very SUal, okay? And that makes a woman feel like she is being, flirted with, or she feels like things are escalating to a sexual place. Okay. That S appeal, that's what I'm talking about. And of course, this also incorporates other things too. Your S appeal doesn't just stop with women. Okay. A lot of guys are like, oh, you're doing all of this just for women. And see, I'm not talking to those guys because they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't understand the power of leveraging that S appeal that they have. Because let's just face it. Not many men out here have S appeal. And yes, there's average men that get women all the time, frequently. But ask yourself this. There's not enough men that have S appeal for them to choose from. So ask yourself this: are they getting with these average men by choice, right? Or is it like, damn, there's not really that many hot guys out there, or there's not that many guys with S appeal out there, so I guess I'm gonna just settle with this guy, right? With Danny. Shout outs to my Dannies out there, right? Have you guys ever really asked yourself that? And nothing against average men, because like I said, I'm not just being like one of these guys that's hardcore, like, oh, average men, these chicks are getting with these men because they're beta. I'm not that type of guy, and you guys know that, right? So no knock on them. But like I was saying, there's not enough guys with that S appeal to go around. So ask yourself, is it by choice, or is it by like, okay, he's all right, so I guess I'll take him type of deal. So by you having that S appeal, you are going to be above the competition. Okay. You're going to get her to, you know what? First of all, this is Tarik Talks Midnight Podcast. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. I was about to go in for a little second, but I needed to do the introduction because I'm about to go in right now, right? Do you want a chick to actually think about you, actually want to be intimate with you, actually care about your whereabouts, to actually care about what you're doing, to actually want to hang out with you, right? And like I said, it's not only about female attraction. I'm going to get to the other part of it first, when it just comes down to life, right? When it just comes down to life, I'm going to get to that. But let's talk about our favorite, about the female attraction. You guys want all of that, right? Let me tell you something. When you have your S appeal up, when you got your, that demeanor, you knocking it out in the room, okay? You knocking it out when it comes time for that action. When she looks at you, she's just like, wow, this dude, he just knows what he's doing. He got his physique. He's not like the other guys, okay? You have leverage right there. That's your leverage. You have that leverage because you got something that the vast population just doesn't have. Okay, it's like you're a rare commodity. So of course that is going to give you some leverage, because let's be honest, man. Everything that I just stated, right, about a girl actually wanting to be with the guy, about a girl actually wanting to call, about most guys don't even get that type of treatment. Okay, I'm not saying I got it on every single one of my chicks that I dealt with, right? Let's not get it twisted. I'm not acting like I'm some kind of Casanova, right? But the chicks that were into me like that just found me extremely sexy, right? That I just click with on an intimate level, on all bases, right? They were doing all that. They wanted to hang out. They wanted to call. They wanted to initiate contact. They were the ones asking, "Hey, where are you? You know, I'm getting late night texts talking about where are you?" And we ain't even in a relationship. Right? Most guys don't even get that. And I'm not saying this in a demeaning or condescending way, because like I said, I myself, I was in those shoes too at some points. Okay. But most guys, they're the ones that have to do all of that. They're the ones that just can't wait to get intimate. They're the ones that just can't wait to text the chick and stuff like that. And it ain't, there's nothing wrong with texting a chick and, you know, calling her up and, you know, and that initiating, you feel me? But at the same time, though, for the vast majority of men, they're the ones that do that, like probably 9 out of 10 times, right? Or we could just say 90%, 80%. It's never the other way around. It's never the other way around, because a lot of chicks are like, they have this take it or leave it attitude with guys until they meet that guy that's just, you know, that's just, he just does it for them. And he has his shit. He knows what he's doing. See, the thing about it is, women, they were taught how to use their S appeal. They know how to use their S appeal. They got plenty game. Men, we weren't. What were we taught? We were taught, oh, get money, go get this big degree, and she's gonna love you because you have this degree and you have all this money. That's what we were taught. We weren't taught the real deal. You know, so unfortunately, most guys don't even realize that. So they automatically get in that mode of, I'm the one that has to carry this whole interaction on my shoulder, and she doesn't have to do anything because she's the pretty little old lady. That's their mind state. But dog, if you got her attention like that, right, you're gonna get that first class treatment. Okay. Now, I'm not saying it's forever, because nothing lasts forever, right? Not these interactions, unfortunately, with relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it, a lot of them are just, you know, they don't last forever. That's a different video for a different day, you know, different topic. But if you want that, we all want that treatment at some point in our life, even if it's not permanent. We all want it at some point. She's going to be giving you just mind-blowing intimacy. It's not going to be just some old, you know, she lets you just do it in one position for a couple of minutes and she leaves and you never hear from her again. It's like, nah, it's not going to be none of that. She's the one that's going to be going in her pockets sometimes for you, right? She's going to be buying you food. She's going to be buying you drinks. Okay. And I'm not saying she's going to be doing that all the time, but you know, you get it. And she's going to be the one that's watching all your stories and sliding in your DMs. That's the kind of leverage you're going to have when you have that S appeal. You're going to have that leverage and you're in control now. Now you can just lay back and just let it all unfold, because let's be honest, dog. Every time a guy is doing everything that I just stated, like calling up constantly and blowing up the DMs and asking the whereabouts of the chick, he loses attraction in her eyes. She's gonna be like, wow, this dude, he just acts like a broad, right? That's what she's gonna be subconsciously thinking. He's acting like a B word. So it's always, and when a chick, you know, to some extent now when it gets to that stalker level, that's when it's a problem. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about when it gets to a crazy psychopathic stalker level. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when a chick is showing that extreme interest. It turns us on. It turns us on when a chick is, where are you? I want to hang out, right? Especially when we think she's sexy, we'll be more than happy to. right? So it just works out that way. It works out that way that you're leveraging your S appeal. And then when like I said earlier, it's not only with female attraction, it's with life. When you go to your job, and guys, look, this world, whether you know it or not, it runs off of sexual energy. You guys just don't know how deep it gets, right? It gets deep. It gets real deep. Even at your workplace, it runs off of sexual energy. We are, and I know some guys are into their Bibles and Qurans and Torahs or whatever religious scripture, but all that aside, we are sexual beings. That's how we reproduce. This is how we keep the human race going. So before anyone comes on here trying to be all holy and shit like that, that's just a part of human nature, is that sexual energy, because that's the only way we're gonna keep growing as a human race. So with that being said, man, even at your job place, if you have your S appeal together, if you looking good, if they could tell, if people can tell you work on your body, people can tell you work on your appearance, then you have that very confident swag, which is really sexual swag, to be honest with you, which like sexual swag and confidence, or sexual charisma and confidence, they damn near go hand in hand. Swag, whatever you want to call it, they go hand in hand. And people are going to respect you, even at your workplace. People are going to treat you better. Yes, some people might call this the halo effect. And what is the halo effect? That's when you look good, right? And not necessarily in like a genetic 6'5" and, blue eyes and all that corny shit. I'm talking about no matter what your ethnicity or whatever, when people can tell that you take care of your body, take care of your appearance, you have that confidence, you're going to get treated way better. You're going to have way more advancement opportunities. I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to have preferential treatment. And I know someone is asking, oh, is that fair? Well, hey, if the guy worked for it, if he worked for all that, because men have to work for their S appeal. We got to work for it. It's not given to us like females, right? When you work for it, yeah, it is fair. So guys, just keep this in mind, man. Your S appeal is an equalizer. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed this podcast.